Arsenal enter this season with a restless kind of optimism that feels different from the last few years, less hopeful wish and more a quiet, weighty expectation. After finishing runners-up 3 seasons running, the club has reshaped itself with purpose, adding 6 fresh faces to plug holes that have haunted them at crucial moments. Keeper Arrizabalaga gives a safety net between the posts. Martin Zubimendi supplies a composed midfield spine. Christian Norgard brings combative balance. Noni Madukad's pace and unpredictability down the flank. Christian Mosquera offers youthful versatility, and Victor Gyökeres arrives as a proven goalscorer whose recent numbers demand attention. Mikel Arteta's tenure has been defined by incremental progress and painstaking coaching detail, but 5 years without a major trophy means the margin for error has thinned. The manager who rebuilt belief at the club now faces a season that could define his legacy. Integrate the newcomers, coax consistency from established stars, and adapt tactically where opponents have learned how to blunt Arsenal's string. Bukayo Saka sits at the heart of that anxious optimism. After a campaign interrupted by injury, he returns with everything to prove and will likely shoulder much of the creative burden. Signings are necessary but not sufficient. Chemistry fixture congestion and the psychological residue of near misses are variables no transfer fee can erase. Zubimendi in particular looks like a quietly revolutionary addition. Understated in profile but potent in purpose, a player who can knit defence to attack, manage tempo and provide the measured ball progression that prevents the team from unravelling when pressure rises. If he settles quickly, Arsenal's midfield will possess a sturdier foundation to control games against the league's most aggressive opponents. Gyökeres' early pre-season moments at the Emirates were more than spectacle. They were small but necessary promises. He scored 97 goals in 102 appearances for Sporting CP across the last 2 seasons, an extraordinary rate that explains why Arsenal invested time and resources to secure him. Translating that prolific form to the Premier League will be measured by his ability to cope with heavier tackles, tighter marking and faster decision windows. But his presence gives Arteta options and forces opponents to respect a centre-forward in ways they did not before. That reality raises tactical questions. Will Arteta build patterns to supply Gyökeres and relieve pressure on Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, or will he keep the existing shape and expect a striker to adapt rapidly? The left-hand side remains a worry. Recent campaigns have shown more incisiveness on the right, and until balance is restored, Arsenal risk depending too heavily on one flank. So, early fixtures will function as a diagnostic. They will reveal whether recruitment has plugged genuine weaknesses or merely papered over deeper problems. For supporters, this season carries the weight of narrative as much as results. Continued near misses increase in patience, while success would rewrite the recent story and validate a patient plan of recruitment and coaching. Arteta has shown he can win the big moments, but sustainable title bids require a squad that absorbs pressure, rotates without drop-off, and converts tight opportunities into points. At the simplest level, the campaign reduces to 3 tests. Can Zubimendi anchor midfield stability? Can Gyökeres translate continental ruthlessness into Premier League returns? And can Bukayo Saka reclaim the form that stretches defences and creates decisive moments? If those conditions align, Arsenal will not merely be contenders on paper, they will force rivals to alter plans and make a legitimate claim for the title. If they do not, the season will become another chapter of recalibration and hard questions around trajectories and timelines.